Now, Colombia's FARC rebels have declared a 2-month ceasefire as they begin their formal peace talks with the government. But Colombia's defense minister says the military won't be halting its offensive, a sign of lingering distrust after the half-century of war between the two sides. Teresa Bow reports from Cuba, where the negotiations are taking place.
Colombian rebel group FARC has announced a 2-month unilateral ceasefire, the first truce in more than 10 years. Negotiations to end the 5-decade-long conflict have been taking place in Cuba. Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos has responded by saying state military operations against FARC will continue until a final peace treaty is signed. The chief FARC negotiator is Ivan Marquez. It would be just if at Christmas the regime of Juan Manuel Santos and the ruling classes announce an end to the social war imposed by their reforms and laws of misery and hunger. Despite 3 previous peace attempts, the conflict has proved intractable, but this time round both sides appear more optimistic. The conflict dates back to 1964, when FARC grew from disaffected farmers looking to bring an end to Colombia's profound social inequality.
The government delegation had arrived without comment, but Colombia's president has always insisted the military will continue pursuing the FARC throughout the country. That's because of what happened in the last peace process. The government created a demilitarized zone then the size of Switzerland in southern Colombia. But the FARC used the opportunity to rebuild and rearm. Then the bombs, the violence and kidnapping continued. Colombia then vowed to finish the FARC by force. Its military campaign has weakened the Marxist insurgency and killed key commanders. But when Colombia's current President Santos took power, he changed tack and made discreet contact with the militants. That's culminated in a roadmap for formal discussions here in Cuba.
So after almost 5 decades of conflict, the Colombian government and the FARC are now here, back at the negotiating table. The process from now on will be long and complex, but both sides insist they are committed to finding peace.
The government hopes to show results in a matter of months. That could be optimistic, but the FARC's announcement of a ceasefire over Christmas does at least create the breathing space to try.